BRT. Good to see you.
Same here.
Karibu sana.
Asante sana. Good morning.
Good. I know that is where to start, right? Good morning. How have you been?
Niko fit sana, nashukuru.
Umekuwa kufanya nini? Siku nyingi.
Music tu kama kawaida.
Yeah.
It's my career. Just been doing production and peer activism just to inform artists about music rights.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like
When is it you started doing music?
14 years now in the game.
14.
Yeah.
Wow.
Humbled, Jaja.
Yeah. Did you imagine when you started itakuwa hivi 14 years on?
Actually no, because when we started it was a hobby. Straight out of high school. Unatafuta tu kitu ya kufanya as you're going to college. And then at some point you realize, hey, you can turn this thing into a career. And that's how everything developed. But si ati ni plan tulisema by 14 years, no. Because the industry was still young. So we were growing with it. Yeah.
What for you has changed in the industry?
A lot of things in terms of structures, the business itself, corporate support, media. When we started, there were a couple of radio stations and TVs right now,
many.
And they're supporting Kenyan music. Corporates are endorsing artists. Right now, it's not even about Kenya and East Africa. It's about Africa. We're trying to compete with the whole African continent, so it's a good thing.
So at what point, because one of the things Stevens, who was here earlier, was telling me about you is that you take your music very seriously and also the business angle of it.
Yeah.
And you just mentioned when it began for you, it was just fun.
Yeah.
So at what point did it just stop being fun, but fun plus business and looking at that more seriously?
In any business, it has to be fun.
True.
You have to enjoy it.
I have to enjoy
you have to enjoy
yeah,
it.
You're
If
right.
you don't enjoy it, you find that you won't last for long. But with the fun aspect, when I decided to take it as a career, then the business part of it has to come through. This came about, I think, 2005, when now the market was opening up, corporates were starting to endorse artists. I realized, hey, wait a minute, I did IT, but my music is peaking. So why don't I concentrate, put more effort on this and see where it goes? So that's when I decided to open up the whole business aspect to it. If you put business into the music, it works out.
It works out.
Yeah.
So we had the Mcsk Awards recently, and that has come with a lot of conversations around music, artists, their remuneration, some protesting about some of the performances and artists being paid from outside to come in. First, your involvement with Mcsk and your input into all this drama we've been saying.
My involvement with Mcsk, I'm a member, like any other artist, mini member to release muziki, lazima uende ujoin. People have this misconception that mini director. It comes from, I'm a director of a different CMO, collective management organization. It's called Mcsk, Performance Rights Society of Kenya. I'm a director there, not Mcsk. But we also collect for artists. We're pretty new in the market. People always have that notion that I'm a director for Mcsk. All that controversy, I think artists need to be more informed. I find that people make a lot of comments on social media very in an ignorant kind of manner. You have no facts. Once you have the facts, then everything works out. But the thing of bringing an artist from outside, their mandate is they can sign up anyone in East Africa and they can collect for him. So that does not stop them. But the thing is, the artists were voicing priority has to be Kenyans. If you're a Music Corporate Society of Kenya, unafaa kwanza una safeguard sisi kwanza before when
and
they
I think that's where that noise was coming from, when those who feel they've not gotten their dues and that they're seeing outsiders.
It was genuine, but some guys were just all out malicious. Now unajua pia not everybody benefits from the organization. It's all about airplay, how wote abidia, so si kila mtu lipo. So kuna watu pia uzusha jail story.
Your latest music, talk to us some of the music you've done recently.
This year I released a song called LTT. It's called Lonely at the Top with Chris Adwar. It was my first single for my new album. It's called Genge. And I've just released a brand new one, Mbele, featuring Waire, my boy.
How is it, the staying power, what does it take? I mean, 14 years, it's no mean task, especially in a world where we see people come out, artists, few songs here and there, then disappear, fizzle out.
I can say maybe two things or three. One, you have to beat first, the man above. He has to keep you alive. Secondly, you just have to be humble in the business. find that a lot of people come out to the first single, and then you think you're the Jay-Z of the industry, and at some point it bites you. Just have to be humble. I usually say, be like notes. You know, there are notes. Notes don't make any noise when they fall.
Right.
Coins, the value is a little bit ndogo, but they make a lot of noise. Yeah. And the fun aspect, I keep coming back to it. Passion.
Yeah. Passion.
If it's your passion, you won't let it go. You'll do it till the longest. Yeah.
What do you make of the new artists that you're seeing now? Because the field is now more crowded. There's many more people coming out. Are they all just looking for that quick success, as you alluded to, or do you find that they have the heart for this and their heart is in the right place?
There's some, I think, who are genuine. They have a passion for the industry. But I see a lot of upcoming artists maybe came into the game because of fame or money. Those are the wrong elements. It does not last because there's always somebody better and bigger than you at some point. What happens then? So, but the likes of Akina Christoph, Calligraph, I like. They're humble guys, and they don't talk much. It's all about their music. Their music speaks for them. Yeah, and
that's what it should be about.
Yeah.
A lot of people have criticized and wondered what it is about Kenyan music and our artists. When you compare with what's happening with Nigeria, I mean, that's big even here at home.
Yeah.
For you, what's going on there?
This conversation about Nigeria and Kenya, it always comes out that the quality of Kenyan music is a little bit inferior, which I doubt that. Even Genius can attest to that. Our music is of quality. Even the production, the music videos. Point is, the business is all wrong. And the business does not come from the artist alone. You can have your business in check, but it's a culture with Kenyans, and it also reflects in sports. We do not invest in people.
Okay.
You understand? For example, like the Nigerian businessmen, the top wealthy, they know of WizKids, they know of Davidos. In Kenya, there's some businessmen even who don't know, have no idea who Nanini is. So there's no that interest. People don't invest in people, because if people invested in people, things could have changed. Sports, unapataka kijana kadogo ameonekana na talent pale Ololo anachukuliwa anapelekwa academy. Sasa hii lazima wewe ujifaitie. If all these things are not interconnected, there's always going to be something wrong. Even no matter how hard the artist or TBD, as long as hakuna hiyo culture ya love ya muziki ya Kenya, genuinely, not from the fans alone, from all sectors, even the government, things won't work out.
Yeah, because you'd say that, but some would argue that perhaps with Nigerian music, no matter where you are in the world, if it plays, you'd be like, that's Nigerian. They have some identity, you will know, it's very easy to associate. With Kenya, you might find it a little bit difficult to trace whether it's Kenyan. Is it because we also don't have our very own sound?
We do have our sound. Sound yetu ni Kiswahili tunaongea.
Kweli, lakini kuna Kiswahili pia hapa Tanzania.
Lakini yetu ni unique. Hii shenye yetu yani subongaga. Na pia Kiswahili ya Mombasa tofauti na TZ, unaelewa? Kile naweza sema niyo kitu ya kupenda muziki yetu. If a Nigerian song is played outside in the UK, these guys will support it 24/7. They even have their own hangout joints just to support their music. Unapata sisi tunakuwa snobbish, yani tushaizoea, you know? That's Kenyan music, whatever. Now it's not just in music. Kenyans just don't have the culture of supporting each other, which needs to change. If that changes, then it reflects in every sector, music and sports.
So I see you saying it's investment that's lacking from those who can. I hear you saying that it's Kenyans who are not supporting, but surely there must be a responsibility on the artists themselves. What is it they're missing as well? Because they cannot be doing everything and it's everyone else letting them down.
Peer artist quality, but we cannot generalize. And say, of course, kuna mziki zinatoka as tosha boga. But the artists who are there and know what they're doing, they are producing quality music. So when we say move on your conversation, mna need to up game yenyu, it's not everyone. It's just some people. Even those Nigerian and Tanzanian industry, weko na watu game yao iko down, but it's the elites who are doing and holding the ground for them.
Who for you is your favorite? Who do you look at and say good potential in Kenya? One of these artists.
Mi wangalia tu bidii ya mtu. You're putting me on the spot.
I know. I am. Ni bidii yako?
Like I say, I like Calligraph. He's been speaking to me.
Is there some beef between him and Octopus, or what's happening there?
I don't know. Me usually don't like commenting about that stuff. But why I say him is because I've seen him grow. And at some point he used to inbox me just to ask me pointers. I'm trying to get my music played. How can I? These guys are not playing my music. So I used to also give him pointers as well. Do this, do that. And he used to listen. Humble guy. Look at him now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your personal life. There are those who don't know what's going on over there. So let's come in that side of the conversation.
Can I check out the pulse?
As you check it out, you can be talking to us. So, yeah, what's the state of affairs?
My young Kenyan guy who's has a family. I have a son, a beautiful son. It's called Jay. He's 2 years now.
Wow.
I'm actually getting him to the industry. He's very interested in my music.
Really?
The Mbele song, he's doing the intro for me. He calls out my name.
Wow.
Because I go to hang out with him in the studio.
Yeah.
So yeah, I live a down low life, but yeah, I'm human.
So like, Jay,
yeah, there's Mama Jay as well. But usually I protect that because sitakagi wakwe involved na fame ini maisha yangu. I can deal with it.
Okay.
So mu protect yourself.
Lakini unataka family kubwa ama you want a small one?
Inshallah, unajua the bigger the better.
Like what, 5, 10?
Bob Marley.
Oh yeah, those are many kids.
Unaacha legacy.
Yeah. Unaacha watu kwa represent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah?
Inshallah.
Yeah. And the rest of the family, how is everybody doing?
They're good. My mom is okay. She's watching even right now. My sisters. Yeah, she's a huge fan.
Yeah.
And maybe I can shout out another guy watching. He's also family. He's my producer. He's called Bitia Kiga. He's in the States. He's watching live.
Wow.
Yeah.
And hello to him as well, from wherever it is he's watching. So in the industry, for you, when you say you take the business aspect of it seriously, what is that exactly about the business aspect of music and the role of the artist to make sure that that works?
It's just understanding that you cannot survive alone in the industry. You need a team around you, managers, tour managers, personal manager, an assistant. You need your social media. You know, I see a lot of guys trying to do everything.
Right.
You cannot be a jack of all trades.
Correct.
You just need a proper team. If you have a team, everything works out perfectly. You need an accountant, you need a lawyer. All these things work together. That's putting the business and understanding as well. You need to invest in the music. Ukitaka kugonga Africa or compete on the African level, these guys are investing. So treat muziki yako pia kama biashara. Ni kama kufungua shop tao nini. Ile shop umeweka capital na saa yote unanunua nguo unaweka and you want the latest and the best. Correct. So you have to invest in it.
So many call you the godfather of Genge. Yo Genge bado inashikilia number 1 position ama kuna vile ina dwindle kwa hizo standings?
Genge iko true. Genge ndio muziki yao watu. Genge ndio muziki ya Kenya.
Really?
Tukienda kwa ground hakunaga muziki kubwa kama Genge because these people relate with it. Na tuko open ni vile si uongeaga so it's easy for them to understand.
Genge, break it down for us. What is that genre?
Genge ni we call it music for the masses. Tulianzisha sababu jina Genge ni watu wengi pamoja. Unajua genge la watu nini because watu wengi walikuwa na appreciate. The fundamental aspect of Genge ni si utumia sheng. Venye si uongea si rap, venye si ubonga. Siwezi anza kurap vile hujazoea kunisikia vile tunaongea naye hapa. That's how my music sounds and that's why it's very easy for somebody to relate. Wagenge wote usound hivyo. Venye si ubonga ndio muziki iko hivyo.
Nani mwingine ana represent hapo Genge?
Genge tuko wengi, kuna kina Meja, kuna kina Jimwat, kuna kina Jua. Yani Genge is a whole family bana. Yani it's a culture, it's a movement.
It's a movement. Yeah. So bado it has not gone down. It's still holding strong.
Kenya ina hold strong, East Africa ina hold strong. Tunafind a way venye sasa tunaweza fanya hii Genge ishike Afrika mzima.
Okay, what side of being a celebrity, being this person that's known, don't you like?
What don't I like?
Yeah, because perhaps an example would be sometimes it's the stories that people would come up with, put on the blogs, all manner of things. Sometimes it's just that you can never have a private moment. There are places you won't go because this and this might happen. So people have those as some of the reasons. What for you is the downside?
It's just when people talk about or attack you with no facts. You're a target. You're a bullseye.
Give us an example.
Social media, sometimes somebody can see maybe your song and they don't like you. They start just attacking you for no reason. You start trending. So you have to keep your life always the thing of watching what you do, where you hang out. it's tough because you don't live a kawaida life. Lakini saa zingine wagenge si ujiachilia, as in it's only human.
Yeah.
Saa zingine ukipata nafanya blanda, it's allowed. So the tough is trying to balance.
To balance that.
Usiende sana kwa the negative, na usiende sana pia kwa kuwa tu kawaida.
Kawaida. What don't people know about Nonini?
Hey, about Nonini.
Nini hatujui?
Napendaga cook sana, napendaga kupika. It's a hobby. I enjoy when I'm stressed. I like getting into the kitchen and whipping up something.
So what do you do best?
A dish. I'm good at doing pasta.
Where?
Chicken Alfredo.
Wow.
I do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Check Nanini recipe online.
Yeah.
Una try kuimake, alafu unaweka pia touch yako, unasikia venye iko.
We want to listen into one of your videos, and then we'll come back and finish on that cooking conversation, because one of the the Nairobian today, one of the feature stories is that women in Nairobi don't cook. I'd like to hear your thoughts on that one. Let's take a listen to Nanini's video. Have to cook.
Yeah.
So do you cook for the family sometimes?
Yeah.
Or every day? Every day.
When I'm inspired. Kasato, labda kuna show. Yeah, I do it. I will cook something. Yeah.
And they love your cooking.
Yeah.
So what do you think about the article in the Nairobian today that Nairobi women don't cook?
I won't comment directly on that,
yes,
but this is what I'm going to say. A guy judges a woman from two things.
Right.
Angro akikuita kwake, uingie uhold. Ata judge kwanza kama unaweza pika. Kwanza kama utachukua initiative ya kuingia kitchen, it's only natural.
Okay.
Sawa, ukishachukua initiative ya kuingia kitchen, mkisha dish nini, anakucheck kama utatoa hizo vitu kwa meza. Hizo ndio fundamentals za lalezi. Kama haezi pika, haezi ingia kitchen.
Hakuna. Highest make.
Squale, run.
Squale is running.
Run.
Okay, there's a number of tweets that are coming through. Many people loving you this morning. Why did Nonini quit radio? Quick one. Polycarp Boss is asking.
Radio was tough. I was doing a breakfast show, and unajua breakfast ni noma, and
yes,
trying to balance with my music, I had to put it on hold kidogo.
You had to put it on hold.
Yeah.
Then there is much respect to Nonini. Where did Walunguzi go? Why did I collabo with them, Bunge?
Walunguzi walikuwa hip hop artists. One of them moved to the States.
Yes.
And that's how their group like Nikaili Sarampatika. But I'm trying to bring them back.
You're trying to bring them back. Nice to see Nonini. He's my living hope that someday I'll gain my fame. Love his music through a great artist.
Nice.
Let's see. Please ask Nonini to continue supporting the deaf rapper Laldagi.
Laldagi.
Talk to us about that. Yeah.
Laldagi is a deaf rapper. I can't hear na hezi ongea. I met him through Bruce Odhiambo. He went to the youth fund office na alikuwa anataka kufanya muziki, so akaulizwa who is his favorite artist, akasema Nanini. So it was an amazing project because I got into the studio. I'm being told I have to do a collab with Laldagi. First I met him. Now I'm trying to understand how atasikiaje ngoma, but he feels the beat because he has the hearing aid. So he wrote to me his story of his life. So I had to take that, consume it, and become his voice. So I did a song, and it was Story I'm a Champion. It's playing on YouTube.
Wow.
Very nice. He's signing it, but I'm the one who's the voice.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So what's in the future? What next for Nanini?
Taking music to a higher level. We need to see Kenya competing in Africa. And I'm not quitting in this game. My fourth album is about to drop. We're embarking on a Mbele tour with Waire, starting from November.
Nice.
We're going countrywide. We're taking music to the people.
Awesome.
So yeah, I'm still going to be in music.
Quick one for the Sauti Sol, the band, the group. They've been doing a good job.
Yes,
your thoughts on their music?
Vote. I hope voting.
Actually, no, ilifunga.
But there was a very good campaign.
Yes.
I hope they bag that award. You know, Sauti Sol are doing big things. They're my boys. And there's one thing that I always stress: love, support Kenyan music.
Yeah.
That's it. Does no matter who. Nini, Sauti Sol, Juakali, love Kenyan music.
Yeah.
That's how we're gonna make it grow.
Yeah, and so you don't bash us then too much. You see, we're supporting.
Najua, asante. Hata hii platform yani, this is big. Nashukuru,
yes,
genius.
we're supporting. So thank you so much. It was nice to see you.
Yeah.
Maybe next time when you come for an interview, you can make for us pasta.
Yeah, next interview tufanye hivi ka kitchen setup.
Kitchen setup, hivi tukipika, tukiongea. That's the way to go. Nonini with us on Friday Chat this morning. Stay with us. When we return, Melvin will be joining us. He was evicted from Big Brother Africa last week. He was the only remaining Kenyan contestant now out So we'll chat more about that, what he thinks led to that eviction. Stay with us.